Hello everyone, I'm GCROCK and today is Tuesday, which means we've got another vendor reset video on the Division 2. So what I do every Tuesday is I load up the game, I go around every single vendor for you and I show you what is on sale. So that's what we're going to be doing today. I won't cover Cassie Mendoza because she's not open today, but she is open tomorrow. So we cover Cassie Mendoza in tomorrow's video. If you do enjoy the video, then please make sure to hit like and share to support it. And if you're new to the channel, then please hit subscribe for more content from myself. I cover a lot of the Division 2 content, I cover the Division 1, and I cover all sorts really. So check my channel out, hit subscribe and help me reach 40,000 subscribers. Also on top of that, we have a fantastic gaming community. So before you do leave this video today, please come and check us out. The link is at the top of the video description. So first things first, we're going to start with the vendors at the White House and then we're going to go around all the others. And starting with the main White House vendor, this week he has a strategic alignment on sale. So it's the China Light backpack. It's the named one that comes with skill tier, health, hazard protection, and perfect shock and awe. There's an Orgay free power that comes with SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to target out of cover, and optimist. We have a PDR with assault rifle damage, health damage, magazine size, and in sync. A D50 with pistol damage, damage to armor, and future perfect. This is one of my pick of the week. This works on some one-shot builds for Razorback on the raid. I'm actually putting this build together today, testing it out tonight on stream from 8 PM UK, and this could very well be Friday's build video. So if you're looking to recreate that build, you're going to want to buy this gun this week. There's a Richter and Kaiser backpack. This comes with skill tier, critical hit damage, armor regen, and bloodsucker. A Petrov chest piece with weapon damage, repair skills, armor regen, and efficient. And in the mods this week, we have a 4.4% critical hit chance mod. We have a 4.7% damage reduction mod for a drone, a 4.3% burn damage mod for a turret, and then a 6.2% duration mod for a sticky. And then moving on to the clan vendor, this week he is selling the named Scalpel. This comes with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, damage to armor, and future perfection. There's an Eclipse Protocol mask with skill tier and critical hit chance, a future initiative mask with skill tier and status effects, a True Patriot chest piece with armor and hazard protection. There's then a converted SMG9 that comes with SMG damage, critical hit chance, reload speed, and ignited. An enhanced PP19 with SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to target out of cover, and ignited. A Badger Tough mask with armor, weapon handling, critical hit damage. There's a SIG 556 with assault rifle damage, health damage, critical hit damage, and steady handed. An ACRSS with rifle damage, critical hit damage, reload speed, and vindictive. We have an Empress International holster with skill tier, repair skills, and skill haste. A Badger Tough knee pads with armor, armor regen, and repair skills. And in the mods this week, we have an 8.6% skill duration mod. We have a 4.9% critical hit chance mod. We have a 5% skill ace mod for seekers, and a 9.2% radius mod for a pulse. And then heading over to the campus vendor, this week we have a Night Watcher on sale. This is the named Gilligard mask that comes with armor, scanner pulse haste, and explosive resistance. There's a Hunting M44 with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, and critical hit damage. This comes with reformation on it. A military L86 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, health damage, and frenzy. A 511 mask with armor, armor regen, and status effects. A Richter and Kaiser holster with skill tier, status effects, and headshot damage. And in the mods, we have a 16.4% repair skills mod. We have a 5.9% skill ace mod for a chem. We have a 4.2% duration mod for a hive. We have an 8.7% radius mod for a pulse. And then a 4.3% duration mod for a trap. And then over at the Theatre Settlement, this week we have a Sokolov Concerned Firm Handshake gloves on sale with weapon damage, status effects, and hazard protection. There's a Spaz 12 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, health damage, and in sync. An 1886 rifle with rifle damage, critical hit damage, damage to armor, and vindictive. Empress International gloves with skill tier, status effects, and hazard protection. Sokolov knee pads with weapon damage, armor regen, and health. And in the mods, we have an 8.6% shock resistance mod. We have a 4.1% damage mod. We have a 4% damage bonus per enemy shield mod. We have a 5.8% damage mod for a Firefly. And then we have a 6% health mod for a decoy. And now moving on to the DZ vendors, and at DZ West is probably my pick of the week. It's a very rare item. It's the rock and roll name shotgun. So this is practically the showstopper from the Division 1. It comes with shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, and perfectly extra on it, which increases the magazine capacity by 50%. So that's a must buy for this week. Grind DZ resources. This will cost you 150 free to get. It's also got on sale a Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage, and killer. A lightweight M4 with rifle damage, critical hit damage, accuracy, and future perfect. Aces and 8s gloves with weapon damage and headshot damage. Eclipse Protocol knee pads with skill tier and health. Murakami gloves with skill tier, status effects, and skill haste. Seska knee pads with weapon damage, headshot damage, and armor regen. And then the mods are a 15,341 armor on kill mod. We have a +1 cluster mine mod. We have a 4.2% deflected damage for a shield. We have a +1 max targets for a firefly, and then a 5.5% duration mod for a decoy. And then over to DZ East. On sale this week, she is selling a named Darkness, which comes with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and perfect eyeless. There's an M700 tactical with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size, and strained. A military L86 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, swap speed, and fast hands. An Eclipse Protocol mask with skill tier and hazard protection. An Eclipse Protocol holster with skill tier and weapon handling. And then a Douglas and Hardin mask with weapon damage, weapon handling, and armor regen. A Douglas and Hardin holster with weapon damage, weapon handling, and armor regen. And then the mods this week are a 10.1% skill ace mod. We have a 4.3% damage mod for a chem. We have a 4.1% duration mod for a hive. An 8.7% effect duration mod for a pulse. And then a 5.7% duration mod for a trap. And then the last DZ vendor is DZ South, and this week he is selling a Manic, which comes with assault rifle damage, health damage, critical hit chance, and perfect overflowing. There's a PP19 with SMG damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and killer. A Carbine 7 with assault rifle damage, health damage, damage to target out of cover, and overflowing. An Officer's M9A1 with pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, and vindictive. A Hunter's Fury backpack with weapon damage and skill haste. A hardwired chest piece with skill tier and status effects. A 511 backpack with armor, status effects, skill damage, and unstoppable force. A Fenris chest piece with weapon damage, critical hit damage, explosive resistance, and focus. And then the mods are a 10% critical hit damage mod. We have a 6.3% deflect duration mod for a drone. A 7.9% health mod for a turret. And then a 5% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then the final two vendors are in New York, and we're going to start with Marco as always. And this week he is selling a black market T821 with SMG damage, critical hit chance, health damage, and fast hands. We have a surplus SVD with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, critical hit chance, and ignited. A Marine Super 90 with shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage, and vindictive. A custom PF45 with pistol damage, damage to armor, and spike. Sokolov chest piece with weapon damage, hazard protection, armor regen, and intimidate. Providence gloves with weapon damage, critical hit chance, and hazard protection. Some decent gloves there if you need them, if you're new to the game for sure. 511 mask with armor, health, hazard protection. And then the mods this week are a 7.4% headshot damage mod. We have an 8.4% disorient resistance mod. We have a 4.2% deflected damage mod for a shield. A 7.4% health mod for a hive. And then a 4.8% blast radius mod for a sticky. And then the final vendor to show you is Roy Benitez. He is selling you a SIG MPX with SMG damage, critical hit chance, health damage, and close and personal. A black market M60 with LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, magazine size, and preservation. An 1886 rifle with rifle damage, critical hit chance, and in sync on it. A snub-nosed Discerus with pistol damage, damage to target out of cover, and eyeless. Overlord chest piece with weapon damage, critical hit chance, skill haste, and overwatch. Petrov knee pads with weapon damage, headshot damage, and weapon handling. A Providence holster with weapon damage, critical hit damage, and status effects. And then the mods this week are a 10.1% skill ace mod. We have a 16.6% incoming repair mod. We have a 4.3% shield health mod for a shield. We have a 5.9% skill ace mod for a firefly. And a 6% duration mod for a trap. And that is it for this week's vendor reset video. There's not a lot on offer, if I'm being honest with you. My pick of the weeks are very minimal. I'd definitely go for that rock and roll showstopper, as we're calling it, which is at DZ West. But also there's Providence gloves and the Providence holster in New York. If you are new to the game, they're pretty decent pieces. They do need some love on the optimization station, but they'll get a build going for you for starters for sure. There's not a lot there. Let me know in the comments if there's any pieces that stand out for you though, because I know there's a lot of us that think different and making different builds, so it'd be good for people watching to know if there's other things that you find are useful. But that is the end of the video. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to hit like and share to support it. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. We're going to be live at 8 p.m. UK tonight. We're doing some raids on PlayStation on the Division 2. We'll be pulling in from stream. We're doing Xbox tomorrow. We're doing PC on Thursday. So it's 8 o'clock each night UK. Jump in for a chance for any help with any raids. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to also check out that community. That's linked at the top of the video description. Go and check that out now. Until later, until the next video, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with a Cassie Mendoza reset video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and peace out.